Well, welcome back to New York Sports WickerMedia. I am Watts2K99. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you enjoy what you're watching, please take the time to like it, subscribe to the channel, share it with a friend. I love doing this content for you, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch and help me spread the word. Thank you so much. Let's get into it. So we're going to do the 3 plays you might not remember that drastically affected the outcome of this game. A 31-30 thrilling victory by the New York Jets in Cleveland, Ohio. I got to tell you, I had to rip my script up, just like a journalist would do. You know, like when the home team is down 5 runs in the bottom of the 9th in a baseball game, and they score 6 runs, and all of a sudden they got to delete the whole article, you know, because the home team won the game, and you got to retype the entire article up. That's what journalists hate more than anything. Well, that's kind of what I had to do with this video, and I'm so glad that I got to redo the video. So let's get into it. The 3 pivotal plays. So we're going to start at the end of the second quarter. There were 23 seconds left on the clock at this point. The Jets are facing a 3rd and 6 at the Cleveland 28. They've been moving the ball pretty well on this drive, but this is their first 3rd down of this drive. And Joe Flacco throws a short pass across the middle to Garrett Wilson, who takes it 18 yards down to the Cleveland 10. And what made that so pivotal was at that point, Cleveland was going to get the ball to start the second half. A field goal would have been nice, but the way that Cleveland had been driving the ball during this game, you really felt the Jets were not going to win this game with field goals. And that conversion, that was just a sign of what Garrett Wilson was capable of, was that big catch. A lot of people are going to talk about his touchdowns in this game, and they absolutely should. But don't forget that 3rd down late in the second half that allowed the Jets to continue that drive that ultimately led to Breece Hall's first career touchdown. So that's play number 1. Now with play number 2, we're going to go into the 3rd quarter a little bit here. So at this point, we're going to talk about when Cleveland had the ball. And at this point, it was, let's see, 6:04 to go in the 3rd quarter. So Cleveland has a 1st and 10, and they are absolutely driving the ball. I'm just getting my play-by-play up here. I want to make sure I've got everything here as correct as I can. Okay, so Cleveland has converted 3 straight first downs. Is first down, run a play, first down, run a play, first down, run a play, first down. So 3 consecutive plays, they gain 10 yards or more. They are just bludgeoning the Jets defense at this point. And at this entire game, if you're a Jets fan, you had to be thinking to yourself, the Jets defense has to make a big play at some point in this game. And we were all waiting for it to happen. And the big play for me, and this helped to really turn everything around. At this point, Cleveland is up 24-17. You know, if they went up 2 touchdowns, it was going to be difficult to come back, or so we thought at the time, right? So they hand the ball off to Kareem Hunt, off tackle left side. Here comes KwonAlexander, number 9, with a thunderous hit on Kareem Hunt. Loss of 5, and it turned that entire drive around. The next play was a handoff to Nick Chubb, -3. Next play was the Jets' only sack of the game. Carl Lawson and Quincy Williams share credit on it, and that led to Cleveland having to punt the ball away. Huge play. That was wasn't a sack. It wasn't a turnover, but it completely changed the momentum of that drive and allowed the Jets to stay in that game. Now, the 3rd play that we're going to talk about, it seems like it should be an obvious play, but it's really not getting a whole lot of attention from what I could tell. And that is after Cleveland scores their final touchdown of the game with 1:55 left, when they just ran the ball down the Jets' throats. It looked like the Jets' defense had nothing left to give in this game. Nick Chubb ran 12 yards, and in came Cade York to kick the extra point. And this kid has been automatic. I mean, if you've done the mock drafts with myself, with Green Bean, with Dom, with Jeremy, there were many times we mock drafted Cade York to the Jets. Many times. And after he hit that 58-yarder last week against Carolina, you figure, wow, this could be the next Evan McPherson. This kicker could be money in the bank. Well, he absolutely flusters that kick. He completely misses it wide right. So instead of the game being 31-17, it's now 30-17. And even though the odds are definitely still against the Jets, it was that glimmer of hope that they needed. Just that little glimmer. And think about it, because it only took 2 plays for the Jets to score the touchdown, where Corey Davis basically walked into the end zone. I don't know, it's like the Browns completely forgot about him. They were so focused on, Elijah Moore and Garrett Wilson. And then after the Jets recovered the onside kick and marched down the field again, and Garrett Wilson catches the 15-yard touchdown, at this point it's 30-30. And that, even though it's just 1 point, it made all the difference in the world. Because Greg Zuerlein was coming in to kick the extra point, not to tie the game, but to go ahead in the game. Just imagine. I wonder if Cade York makes that kick. If he makes that extra point, and the Jets are down 1 point, does Robert Saleh still kick the extra point with Greg Zuerlein? Or with the momentum of that offense, do they go for the win? Do they go for the 2-point conversion? We're probably never going to know, but that's all because of Cade York missing that kick. Well, those are your 3 plays. I want to thank you again for watching, and check me out with more content from you know where. The Wicker Chair. Go Jets!